How you doing, guys? This would kind of be like a addition onto the last video of replacing the wheel bearing. This would be on how to replace a broken stud because I went to put the wheel back on and I broke a stud. Um, so so yeah, I'll show you. As you can see here, guys, here's my problem right here. It's broken the stud. So first thing I want to do is take the caliper off. I already have the two bolts. There's a bolt here and there's a bolt down here. Once those two bolts are off, the whole carrier and everything comes off. Once you have that off, you want to take your disc off. Once this comes off, you want to loosen all these Allen bolts here to take the ABS ring out. Once your ABS ring is out, we're going to slide that back and we're going to hammer this stud out, and we're going to use another one and push it back in. So I'm going to set you guys down. We're going to do that, and then when I have the other one ready to put back in, I will grab the camera and show you what I'm going to do. Alright guys, as you can see, I've taken my ABS ring off. I've just pried it off to one side and I've moved this to a location where I have a lot of space around the back. So that just slides out. As you can see, there's the old one. Here's my new one. Now I'm going to press my new one in. So this is where the tricky part comes in, because there's not much room here. So this is where I'm going to have to be a bit finagly. I'm going to have to find out where is the best area to come in. I think if I move the hub all the way up here, I have a lot of area right there. You can see I can put it in for the back here and I can push it in. I'm hoping that'll do the trick for me. My ABS ring might have to go this side here and might have to come in from the back. We'll see. And then once I have it in, once I have this in, I will pick the camera back up and I'll show you how you tighten it. You basically put a washer or a nut, and there's actually a special tool you can get, but you can just put a washer and nut, and you put a lug nut on, and when you close the lug nut, it actually squeezes that forward and actually presses it back into the hub. So I'll put the camera down. I'll show you when I have this in, how I'm going to tighten it in. Alright guys, so update. So I got the stud in. But what I had to do is, now I was struggling trying to get in between the ABS ring and the brake caliper. So what I did was I actually just disconnected the brake caliper springs, so these three springs here from the top, and then it allowed me to rotate the hub all the way up here, and it allowed me loads of space in behind here. The ABS ring has to be above the stud, so you have to lift the ABS ring up. The stud has to come in from underneath, up and in, basically, because if you don't have that doesn't sit down far enough for the shoulder of the stud to come in through. Once you have that in there, I'm going to button all up, and then once I have all buttoned up, I'll show you how I tighten that in. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you how to tighten it in. So all I usually do is I grab a open-ended nut. So an open-ended nut, or basically one of the nuts that I had, and I just cut off the end so it's open-ended, and basically I just screw it on. Now people would say put a washer here. I would advise to put a washer there as well. I'm just being lazy and I'm not doing that. But put a washer on it. After you have your washer on, grab your 19mm socket. You want to drive it home as much as you can. Okay, once that is there, now you're going to need a socket, because see the way it has a shoulder here? I'm not actually going to be able to get the depth, so I'm going to go grab a long bolt or a socket or anything just to take up the slack in the middle of that. So I'm going to loosen that all off. And what I'm going to use is, I have a bolt or a nut. I have a nut. I'm going to use another one. So I'm going to use this nut. I'm going to use another nut as well. This nut and something just big enough. Another one here. So I have two nuts. Once I have these two nuts on, I'm going to put the two nuts on. So if I put that nut on there, it gives me more than enough. It covers that shoulder. So I'm actually just going to use one. So I'll put that one in there. Just like that. I'm going to put the shoulder side of the thing to the back end plate of this. bit hard to do it one-handed, but I'll try my best, guys. Okay, starting to get tight. That's perfect. Make sure she's in the center. There you go. Now remember what I said about your 19mm socket? And then I'm going to put the impact gun on its second highest setting. And then just drive her home. That's it, guys. I'm releasing it. There you go. And that's installed. So I'm going to button all this back up, and then once I have it all back on, I'll show you that that's how you put it on. And then I'll put all my wheel nuts on, and I'll show you that it all works. And then I'll put the wheel on, and yeah, awesome. So yeah, guys, that's everything back buttoned up. I've put all my nuts on. All my nuts go on nice and smoothly. So yeah, that's how I replace a broken stud in a Subaru with an ABS ring in the rear, where it's always more difficult. But got it done. Hope this helps some people. So yeah, I hope this helps people. We'll put this wheel on. I'm gonna go take this car for a drive. Fingers crossed. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Leave me a comment down below if this helped, if it didn't help, or if you have any questions regarding anything, just let me know. I'll try to answer my best I can. Thank you.